Hey everyone, I want to talk to you about another app where you can make money in called ClassShot. Now, ClassShot is the application, as we see here, of Deposit Photos, which is another stock photography site where you can upload more photos to sell to make more money. Now, like I said, ClassShot is their baby, and as you can see here, they're advertising it. Hey, come download our photo, shoot, make money, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive into the application and walk you through it. So I've used ClassShot in the past, and I've actually been, um, I guess the right word or terminology I'm looking for, as stupid as this may sound, is turned off about it. The older versions, what I've seen was all the types of photos they were looking for were photos that were kind of world event-y. You can take pictures of stuff that's happening in the world, and it didn't really work out for me because I wasn't near any world events, so it had no use to me. Everything that was really happening was either overseas, and that wasn't really the case, where I was going to fly overseas to take pictures of something where I was going to only make a couple bucks on. So it didn't really make sense in the earlier version of the application, and it just wouldn't help me out. Now, I've noticed a lot in this application, a lot of the users are from overseas. Now, if you are located overseas, internationally, whether in Europe or Asia, around there or anywhere else, this application will definitely help you out by making a lot more money. I notice a lot of people from Russia and Ukraine use this application. They're definitely big contributors to it. But that shouldn't stop you from using it. Like I said, use your location as an advantage, whether you're in Europe, take pictures of landmarks. If you're in the tropical areas, take pictures of, the beaches, stuff like that. I do notice a lot of different international people using it. It will probably help you to your advantage. Is it better than other applications? It's really up to you and how you use it and, what you are uploading to it. That's based upon you as the creative person. So I haven't really used it that much because I couldn't upload anything that was world evently. And I believe in the past when you uploaded photos to it, you set your own price and things like that, and it didn't really make any sense. So they definitely updated it, and it's gotten a lot better than what it was. Kind of has an Instagram type of feel to it. We have a little bit of a feed, what's popular, what's fresh, things like that, any friends you may have. So as you can see, a lot of people, a lot of Russians on it, or Ukrainian people, taking a lot of cool different pictures, but there's also a lot of people from around the world too. So again, use your location as an advantage. Like here, you can use your landmarks as an advantage too, at least if you're near any. So let's go ahead and walk you through it. So as you can see here, we have the feed. We can see what's popular. We have that friends list, or if you have any friends, you can add them on the application. We have a little messaging area where people can say which photos that they liked, or any types of offers that they may have, whether it's a contest or small little offers that they might have. Like, for example, let's see, what do we have here? What can your city be proud of? It says the offer is no longer available, but I believe it was a contest where you can upload photos for particular photos of the city that you could be proud of. So if you're in New York City, what are things that make you proud of your city? If you're in Sweden, things like that. So they do have contests that's kind of hidden in there. You can see your favorite files. If you purchased any, you can see which ones you have purchased. And then now if we get into the actual uploading process, if we type on or tap on Wizard, here we can see the photos we have online, any that have been rejected, any that have been unfinished. Now I'm going to go here to the online section really quick, but if we tap on the photo, we actually can edit them right there as is. But what's cool about this application is I can upload multiple photos to one upload. So if I have kind of the same theme going on, like for example in this case, this being fall, I can upload multiple different photos of fall into this one set of photos, which is really, really nice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tap on Unfinished and tap on New Report, and then I'm going to actually start adding a photo and show you how it works. So the first thing we do is I'm going to pick my photo before I name anything else. and instantly it will link you to Instagram. I believe when you sign in the application, you can link to Instagram. And if I don't want to use Instagram, I could just tap on my all photos section and then I can pick one. In this case, I'll pick the piano keys I took earlier. Now I could add more photos if I want to that particular image. So I can pick a couple of them actually. I don't have to just pick one. Hit done and they'll all upload. And remember, these are all related to each other, so I'm going to start adding hashtags to it. So I'm going to start typing in the word, and then I'll get a little list of all the keys that are or tags that are related to that particular title, and it will give me a lot of different tags, so I can tap on them. So I just write the word once, and then I can see other things. Whoops, black and white. Of course, I spelled that correctly. And then I'll get all these different types of tags that I can choose. And this really helps with timing because I don't have to think of any, I could see them all there. Music. Oops. Instrument. And you could always go back and add more. I hate this new keyboard in the iPhone. All right, so there we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that as that, leave it there. And then I'm going to add the detail to the description saying a detailed description will help buyers find your photo faster. I'm going to go ahead and add keys of a baby grand piano. Okay, I don't want to add my location. There's no really point in adding the location. It shouldn't really matter. It's more for just tagging purposes of like where you are. But for me, I just won't put it in there. So it's going to go ahead and upload. It'll show you the percentages of how far it'll, how long it will take to upload. So in this case, it's at 32%. And I'll just let it load. I don't want to leave any of the screens in case it somehow gets messed up. But we're almost there, halfway there. And we can actually cycle through on this screen. None have been rejected. It automatically goes online. I uploaded this ice one actually a couple minutes ago, so I don't think there's a moderator on the other side who looks at the photos. I believe it just, you upload them and then that's that. Now I haven't used this application much because like I said in the past, I wasn't really thrilled about it, and that kind of just pushed it aside. But now that it's been updated, I'll be uploading a lot more stuff to it. Again, upload as many photos as you can across different platforms. The more you do it, the more money you can make. Sure, you can be exclusive, but then you have to upload photos to just one particular site, and who knows how many people go to that site. The idea is they're your photos, you own them, you can upload them to whoever you want. Alright, so this should get done in a second, and there we go. So now if we tap on online, we can see our photos there. It's online, it's ready to be purchased and bought. I can add more keys, hashtags if I wanted to, or I can even add more photos if I wanted to, or delete a photo if I wanted to. Or I can even go back and change particular photos if I wanted to. But you know what, I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to touch it. So there we go, it's on there. If we wanted to, we can take a picture with their camera. They have a camera app in there. Or we can just go to our profile and see how many photos we've added to our profile. And in this case, we can see the reports, and the reports are the photos that we've uploaded. Now they kept the reports the same like in the previous application. And if you think about it, in the previous application, not that you've seen it, but in the previous version, reports were actually like a photojournalistic type of thing. Like if you're a photojournalist for a newspaper, they are your reports you're taking pictures of. And I guess I wanted to keep that in the application and just follow through with it. And then if you go to settings, you could change your settings if you wish. Anything to do with the license agreements or membership agreements, things like that. Go ahead and read through them just in case, if you want to make sure once your photos uploaded on there, you can't put on other sites. Not that I'm saying you can't, but always read through their terms of use just in case. In this case, you shouldn't have a problem. And if I go to the little 2 button here at the feed section, it's telling me people have already started liking my photos. Again, it's this notification center, and then offers. Nothing has been offered yet. It's just it's been about a couple days since then. So there we go. If we go to the feeds, apparently people are taking a lot of pictures of flowers, cars. So there's a lot of different things that you can take pictures of and put on there. How many have been purchased? I'm not sure. That's the only downside to this application. You can't see what's been purchased, unlike Fope or Snapwire, where you can see how many people are purchasing photos. And I believe if you go onto their website, you can't really tell either, because even if you log in, it doesn't really tell you much. And I believe this is just for more purposes of the buyer than the seller. And it's been a while since I logged into this application, so I don't even know if I remember my password. Oh, look, I was right. Okay. And so if I go to my, yep, again, this is for the purchaser. See, purchase files. I can edit my profile. But just like Fope, this is purely a mobile application. This isn't a application where you can go online and throw everything onto a portfolio. Now, I'm sure if you have an account with them on the deposit photo side of it, you can go ahead and upload your photos to their website on there. And I believe that if you upload the photos to ClassShot, it will somehow link to deposit photos, and that's how people find them and buy them. But again, this is purely a mobile photography application, I should say stock photography application, where you don't go on the desktop version to sell photos on there. Again, I haven't used this application, so just putting that out there. This is I'm using it now just because it's been updated, and I want to see how it works, what doesn't work. Making really great money with the other applications, but I'm trying to expand into other ones that are being used currently. All right, so that's pretty much it for this lecture. Really straightforward, really easy. Go ahead, download it, give it a shot, see how you like it, and go from there. All right, see you guys in the next lecture.